Yo, time for the red room, man.
Yeah, dog.
Let's get it.
My king. Yo, what going on? You don't know the thing. It's the red room. My name is
Welcome
Wade.
back.
You don't know the thing, is it?
King Ronald Shizzle back at it again.
Yeah, me saying today. You have some guests in the place. You
No,
check
man.
what you showing. You have some real.
Not just any guest, though. Not just any guest, man.
Not
That's
just
our
any
brothers,
guest,
there, man. That's
Yeah,
just we
man.
grew up with from times in the yard.
Time,
I
man.
know, right? So these niggas is
Time,
family. So
time.
why don't y'all introduce yourselves to the people, man?
Yeah, man.
So boom, this is Ozzy, Ezra McDowell, aka Ozzy, producer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And currently, that is the producer, the
man.
beat you line in the background. He that make that. So me say the man bad.
You don't know this.
You don't know the thing.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So that, I know you to be played with, you know.
You check that, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me say. So Drum Ninja,
Yeah.
Caleb McDowell, OCEANVIEW Studios.
Yeah, man. You have the OV gang. You don't know the thing, man.
Yeah, you check my thing, Invasion Studios, and just different vibes. We just have even just a positive vibe, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
we just
man.
hope you like always we always saying that we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we're doing when it comes to the podcast vibe. But we'll just come with a vibe and just be positive
man,
and
yeah,
have
man,
the
yeah, man.
conversations we normally have,
Yeah, man.
but without recording.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, bigger father there one time too. My father, Drum Ninja.
Okay.
If you don't know, man, you might have a little girl there right now, dog. How's it being a father, bro?
Boy,
Especially a young father.
Yeah, man.
to be honest, let me say, it's been very challenging, I must say, but it's been like inspiring even for myself as a father, because like most of the time I may say like you hear people in society talking and say boy and to make children and children and so much money and all of that. At the end of the day, I say,
Yeah.
always remember from time somebody you trust in God first and foremost.
Yeah, man.
Trust in the Most High God, he'll always provide for his people.
Most definitely.
That's just first of all. Second of all, bro, you're ambitious, you're gonna make it happen. You know you have another mouth to feed, so like dedication, accountability,
Yeah, man.
responsibility, knowing like every time I get paid, I have to set around maybe like a $500-$600 just for pampers and wipes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, man.
every fortnight, like you check
And,
it. So
and
like
for me, doggy, that's what it really is like being a man, growing up and taking responsibility as a man. You check what I feel you.
Yeah, man.
so
Yeah,
it's not really something like people should be afraid of, to be honest. Like you check it. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's been so inspiring, bro. Like I seen like my daughter showing me things about her, and even about myself. I started to realize, and I say like, boy, wow, like that's how it is. Like from the outside perspective,
Yeah, man.
seeing like another human that looking just like you and acting just like you.
Yeah, man.
And
To an extent,
the,
we're like,
the levels of happiness you're reaching at that point, you see your
Bro.
new boy.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
You ever-
touching my heart. I telling you, my G. to
You
spend
ever
time.
sit back and think yourself like you're proud of yourself, like when you watch your daughter, like
Boy,
you're proud of yourself.
my G. When I watch G, of course. G, what in how times I did, doggy. And I see like, wow. Check my daughter there, my daughter well fed, my daughter there, my daughter again so pretty, doggy. Like to a point where I go places and people wanting to, oh my God, and people.
Yeah, man.
Like because the joy, the light they see in these children, bro, that is a pure and like you say, Ezra, you always say Nazi. That's pure energy, and even I even listening from my little brother. He tell me you have to treat them as pure energy. Like you have to understand, like as much as they are children, they are pure energy. Like that is like them train connected to the Most High.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
On a real. You check it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, bro, and like untainted, like so, like all them things that gave me like a greater sense of even responsibility to know I have another human life there to protect them. So now they I self on
But
a
not-
higher meds, like
And not just protect though, you have to shape that human being into
Yeah.
when that person grew up. To
I hope you're
she
taking
can-
notes, sir.
Yeah, man, what she can contribute to society.
in a positive
In a
way.
positive way.
Positive
And
light.
knowing that you are the one who has the responsibility of ensuring.
Well, not
that
him
you
alone.
direct-
The child
Not you alone,
and
not you
the child.
alone, but the parents, to direct that child in that positive direction, because at that age they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know as we know.
Clueless.
You check, so it's we that have to, as the father, as mothers.
Still some real life
know.
lessons in those people, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Medzz thing and like. It's just like I say, I would even encourage you only to be parents. See, like,
Under the right circumstances. Under the right
under the right
circumstances.
circumstances,
Yeah,
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 like
man,
to see
yeah,
she's
man, yeah, man.
but
Because
boy,
like
I personally want one,
Gee.
before 30, so.
if not nothing to pull out there and be on a like you see, because I realize in society, you pick these people and their perspective, and how sometimes they project their fears and they're like, oh, you're like, because sometimes them people don't even believe in themselves, my G. Them people are telling you that. Sometimes people you just come around and then them people say they don't believe in themselves. To try yourself, say just try you mooch you.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, bro.
And
So,
people like drones, like no.
yeah, bro, like.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah,
Hey
bro.
boy, ring it. They tell you for
At
that
the end
ring.
of the day- at the end of the day, bro, like, we just have to understand, like, bro, like, it's just a positive vibe, G.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, repopulation.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what God put us there to do.
man.
Reproduce,
Yeah,
but
spread
under
the
the right
juices.
under the right circumstances, people
yeah.
at least have something, at least have a beginning. Like I always tell young fellas, there's nothing wrong in wanting children, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But have a not a whole not at least a whole foundation, but at least half of a foundation. Have something to
or
build off
at
of.
least that maturity to
You
know that
understand?
when you have
Exactly.
that child, like you
And having a
in that
children-
mind frame to
Exactly.
take care of, you know.
Children is not for children to have.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand? Just like
Sure.
marriage is not for children to go into, because that's a very big step. That's a very serious thing. You know, I talking like I'm married. I'm not married anyway. But you know, I know the importance of it, man. I know the importance of it because you know so much times you see on TV and them kind of thing and movies, people taking marriage for joke and
They
them
make it
kind
like
of
an
thing.
illusion now.
You understand?
Yeah, man,
But you know, but marriage is something good. You know, something positive, man. Yeah, and especially when you know what the two of you all is about. You understand? You all have a goal in life. You're going for it, man.
Yeah, man.
So,
That's true.
yeah,
That's
man.
it. Check real kings in the circle. Like, you don't know. Me say we don't even know kind of low energy characters. Me say real kings in the place. You don't know the
So
thing.
what about you, Azzy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I like.
What you think about that? Yeah, you hear what your brother's saying.
Yeah,
You hear
man.
what we saying. What's your take on that?
What's your take on that, bro?
From my perspective, observing him and how he grows his child
Yeah.
and how he treats his child, like I take a part of like observing
Yeah.
and understanding what he's doing.
Yeah, man.
and
Because
the purpose
at
of
the end
him
of
doing
the
it that
day,
way.
you the uncle as well. So you check. You have
Yeah,
to
man,
Use the outside perspective.
Yeah, use
Yeah.
the outside
Yeah.
perspective
To even see
too.
what I doing and
Yeah,
how
man.
I do, how I am with her.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have some life lessons to teach you too.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah,
so
man.
you also have that
Of course.
responsibility. You also have a responsibility to protect and all them kind of things too.
Of course, yeah, man.
understand?
And I taking that very serious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you have to do because when you get old and you have your own, you already have that
Yeah.
that formula to
Yeah.
know.
The kind of fire my daughter
know?
give me, bro.
Yeah.
And Jai already put the fire in me, dog, by telling you, dog, the kind of fire, all now that I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
the amount of meds that in my head already, just so I know, like, how it would do, because obviously now, for example, I work in a shoe company right now, yeah. So, understanding how much, when I listen to them people, perspective, I say, me say, I say like that there, the next 2 months I have to buy shoes, so now I don't plan ahead now,
Yeah.
I have to look forward to when my daughter have a certain size foot. She's going to need shoes for school. So all them things. So now I just observing because
Like you're multitasking at the end of the day.
life showing you all the vibes in front of your face.
And you don't know them things are getting cheaper.
Them things again cheaper. So like just secure the back dog.
Yeah, man.
Check it,
That's-
believe
that's
in your
it.
ideas, believe in what
Yeah,
God
man.
put it in your head and bring it out to the world.
And coming on that topic, believe in yourself and you're creating yourself. You know, Ozzy is a young producer. The man has been doing his thing, and bro, like I've been seeing him and growing over the time. Bro, what made you want to do
Yeah.
that? You know, as
From what I'm seeing, like my brother Caleb, he's a drummer.
yeah,
So growing up around him and things, I always knew like he always gave me inspiration to be a musician, but I didn't know
Oh, yeah.
what instrument. So I started playing on the guitars and then piano, and then like I was a internet person, so I end up finding out like beats, like how to make beats on
On YouTube
phone.
and
On the
stuff.
phone, I actually started on phone before I end up on laptop. Yeah, when I started on laptop, like I get the proper sounds and thing. Like from what I'm seeing, I always knew I would be in that. Please,
you had that
I'm going
vision
to-
for yourself. Right?
Yeah, always from.
Yeah.
All I have to say is just follow your dreams.
Yeah, man. And
Because-
like on that topic, like for myself, back in the day, you know, I was never into music like that, bro. Like it was really Caleb that used to always hear me singing and thing and say, hey, bro, you have a vibe about that, and like he always bringing me to his to his gigs and stuff, and like the more I went to his gigs, the more I got a better understanding of music, a better vibe for it. Until the first day he brought me by Rashad in the studio, and like man just tell me, just do your thing, you check. And I was man, you check, I go like you check. I was like really shy and thing, like you check, my confidence in myself wasn't as high as it is now. You check what I showing you, and like bro, from there it just took off, and I seen like I'm better than I was last year, bro, and I'm saying like yeah. You check. I may not be that talked about artist, or maybe not be out yet, but I know when I do come out. So I took my time to get there. I took my time and I didn't rush anything and being like, yeah, but I want to be there, and like, bro.
Sorry, you want to say something?
No, just a question I wanted to ask. What to the two of you? What advice would you give like young people that want to get into music? Not only music, but
any creative
or
anything,
any creative,
any business. Me say like, let me show you all that. Just do it. You check, just do it. That's all. Just take that first step into what you want to do and just do it. Cut out all the background noises and people saying, boy, that way you want to do, boy, you go make it, blah, blah, blah. Cut that
You
out.
will get
Just
jokes,
cut that out. You will get jokes.
especially if you want to do music and stuff like that. You will get jokes.
You will get
That's
embarrassment.
society.
In a place like here,
Yeah.
the thing is what we have to also understand.
Yeah, man.
Not even in our Medzz, in reality, a lot of Lucians are really like internet savvy or technology savvy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that like realistically, we don't have to make them aware of how much opportunities and like how wealthy even these things can make us, because that's like tapping into the internet, knowing the internet making the whole world a smaller place. That's why everybody connecting. And once you tap into that dog, by the time you check yourself there, you're making so much paper, you say one then boy.
Yeah, but don't do it for the money though.
Yeah, don't do
it
it
for
for
the
the
money. Do
Yeah,
it
that's
because
it.
you love it.
Start off for
Yeah.
the money.
Do it
But-
because you love it.
That'll be our main focus.
True.
I would say
But
Do it for the passion, do
Yeah.
it for the love of it.
it's always the
Understand?
passion. But
And then everything will come after. You check. You don't worry about
I
nothing.
always say if you find something that you love to do and you're getting paid to do that thing, you already make it.
yeah, man.
You already make it. It's up to you now to expand on that, to build on that, man.
True.
So yeah, man, that's the advice I would give. Yeah, man, if you want to do something, just do it, man. I like what you say, don't worry about the background noises.
Yeah, man.
Check.
Just do it.
Your thing, man. Make it happen, dog.
Make it happen, dog.
Because even like with that being said, like I just realized that, like even all the times that like I had that kind of character, where, like I wouldn't listen to what people would say and things like, or like just not care about the content like you'll say. Well, like even when it comes like second nature, sometimes coming out of the perspective, you see like, oi, there are people that actually think about everything, like before they do something, what people going to think, eh?
Yeah.
Like realistically and like
Society.
society and like even understanding like we still breaking through it because it was a process, but like we breaking through certain mess to a point where we're understanding like we're actually looking at things from a point of view where we're not caring what people are thinking. So now we have more space to think about how to think about things, how to do things without them boundaries of the first making the first step, because that's like boundaries of making the first step.
When you're worrying about what
See,
people
that
think, that's a handicap.
A
Yeah,
limitation,
man.
a limitation
Yeah.
itself, because most of the people don't even want.
most of the people don't even want to like really know like
Yeah.
They're
what you're about.
afraid of being themselves. So
yeah,
man,
they
yeah,
really
man,
want to
yeah,
know what they're about.
they
They
will
just-
always shun you for you
Yeah.
Yeah,
being
because
yourself in public, because they on a jealous
They're on a
mentality.
very
Yeah,
like
man.
that's that,
They-
and that
yeah.
creates a lot of insecurities
that's true.
within people, yo.
That's true. And you do, so you don't feel it's like, okay, boy, the person looking at you now saying like, for example, a producer, the man watching you like say, boy, I wanted to be a producer, but I never had the guts to do it, and now you're doing it.
Now
And
you're
stuff
doing
like that. It comes from a place of jealousy and stuff.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah,
But sometimes it even gives them inspiration, because
Yeah,
even
man,
when,
that's inspiration itself.
even when they see me do it, they get a sense of knowing, okay, wow, that man do it,
Yeah.
I can do that too, boy.
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
So now they like it's a sense of self at the end of the day. Now you see that's where like even if we may deny it, me say, is the power the most I put in us that giving the world a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are unique to our own vibe. So if you end up being
Yeah,
yourself, you know, through the Most High, knowing yourself within the Most High, you'll always be unique, and you check it, everything you do will be prosperous, because the Father that giving you that light too.
Yeah.
You know, with no boundaries. Society, all them things is just thing to just make you identify as a either carpenter or this or
Right.
that. That's why like when you end up being that kind of character where like the Most High just opening your eye to a point where you understand that anything you set your mind to do, you can do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
No
That's
limitations,
right.
bro.
Yeah, man.
You have to work towards that, eh?
You have to work
You
towards
can't
that.
just boy stay there and make up your mind and say, boy, I want to be a doctor and not go to school for that, or
Yeah.
I want to be a mechanic and not
Yeah.
learn, at least go and learn.
You have to understand the
experience and
process.
stuff
You have
like
to
that.
understand the process of even saying it and
Yeah, man.
applying
Yeah, man.
it and,
Applying
you know,
the work, man.
executing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So,
And at the end of the day, there is nothing called overnight success.
That's right.
You see, you have to go through the trials and tribulations.
Yeah, man.
You ever feel like, boy, you will be the
Fellas,
baddest,
like
right?
millionaire.
Yeah.
You know there are actually people that feel like they're going to be a millionaire one time.
A millionaire one
There are
time.
people
That's
that actually
impossible.
feel like they're going to just be like something gonna happen and then boom, and then boom.
Boy,
Like
that's
it-
Yeah,
Literally,
like people literally
that's
think
real
like that,
thing,
you know.
like,
If
yeah.
that's boy, if that's like if
That's
it
so
was like
real,
that,
eh?
boy, everybody rich.
Everybody
And
rich.
another thing as well, prayer without works.
Yeah.
Nah, my G. You praying for it, my G, go and work for it. Go
Yeah,
and put in the time. And continue praying for it and putting in the time. And continue praying. You will get it eventually.
Yeah, definitely, man. You want to be a musician, man. You have to work towards that. You work in your job, at least buy a mic today.
Yeah,
Or-
you
or,
check,
know,
invest in yourself.
Invest in your craft.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
one thing I find a lot of the youth don't have is like financial literacy growing up.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
we never taught that in school.
Yeah.
Nobody don't teach you how to do taxi. Nobody ever teach you to
How to save money,
how to save
especially
money and all this kind of thing.
especially
And it's
how
all
to save money.
it's all, you know, the only thing you get is okay, go to school, get a good job.
Work for somebody.
Work for
They never tell
somebody.
you,
Go and get a job.
go and do your own thing or start your own business.
And when
or
they-
something
Go and
like
get a
that.
good job.
Yeah.
Go and get a good job.
That is true. That is true. No, no, you're speaking the truth. We don't
Yeah, man, yeah,
all
man.
our parents,
Same energy,
and I sure a lot of people watching that or listening will relate to that.
Yeah, man.
Will relate to
man.
what we just said there.
That's even like the security over there. His name is Lawless, my good partner. And he like the other time he ended up saying something, you know, so many people, you know, the philosopher, and like, you know, the way they walk in, they want to play like the proxy, you know, society thing. Like, no, when he say that, I just always laugh because like when he say that, they're like, it's so true because like them kind of people are the most systematic thinking people. Them people always want to stick to the book. They always want to
Yeah.
put up an image, and them thing is false society though, and
You know,
we don't want to be a part of that.
And also something you mentioned some time ago in a conversation we're having, like they always feel like they are the ones who have the right answers.
Yeah.
Like they are the
Right
ones who feel like
answers.
they're right.
There's
Which
real
is-
They're
matrix
just telling you. They're just telling you.
Like,
Okay, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's this, it's that, and it's that. Like they want to call out there. Like at the end of the day, they know you have that mess.
Uh-huh.
That one have
That
that
one have
mess.
that mess.
I agree.
But you also-
everybody have their mess.
yeah, that's
man.
but
Some of them
but
is, your meds not correct. Your
Yeah,
meds
so they're like, you're always wrong, you're always wrong. You're like,
but listen, why that's back
but
in?
with that being said, you also have to watch the people that are giving you that advice too. What that person have in life.
True.
How far that person, what that person, you know, how much work that person put in to
Sure.
get what they have. You know what I'm saying?
Check what you should do.
If you don't have nothing and you're giving me advice, I would not take that seriously.
True.
I would take it.
Yeah.
I go like, yeah, I would take
Yeah,
it.
you would take it
because you own
Depending
it.
on
You
if it
understand?
makes sense, if it's a proper
That's
reason, and then yeah,
exactly.
you would take it. But
But
yeah.
I also watch you as okay, man. You don't have nothing, so I trying to have something. What's the advice that you can give me for me to get something? You understand?
Okay.
And is that advice you giving me? Can I actually apply that? Is that actually man?
Yeah, man. True. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
You also have to watch people that giving advice too, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So yes, moving on. We also wanted to talk about accountability, people.
Yeah, man.
Accountability, which is what a lot of young St. Lucians lack, even older ones too.
Yeah, man. And a good example for that, I don't know if you all ever heard about Travis Scott's concert,
Concert, people dying
recent
and things like
that. Yeah, man.
tragedy, 8 people died and stuff. And like I was telling my brother and stuff, like, bro, like as much as the thing about things like that, people don't like to take accountability for their actions. You see, you're in a big crowd like that. Watch the people next to you to see what's going on at the same time. To see like if somebody in need help or something, help your people next to you. Like people don't want to take accountability for the fact that dog, you could do that, but yet still you're not doing that, and like it caused a whole commotion, a whole tragedy in that whole thing. You have to check on those that next to you.
Yeah.
You have a whole team that's supposed to be taking care of security, all of them kind of thing. These people supposed to be on. Then people not supposed to even. You check. They're supposed to be on.
Boy, they have so many people there.
And at these things, it's not just
boy. Sometimes people falling, people even studying.
people
Yeah,
even
sure.
studying that dog.
Because
People
when
not
you-
studying
People
that.
high, people.
When
Remember that?
yeah, man.
Some
People-
people really high. Some people
Yeah.
When you
Kind of
at,
people
when you're a place where there's mass crowds and stuff like that, it's very hard for you to boy control a
Yeah,
mass
man.
crowd.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
Very hard
definitely.
to
It's more
Yeah.
risky sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Very
very
risky.
risky when
That's
you're going to
what-
help somebody.
That's what
Yeah,
actually
I'm going to
wanted
help
to say,
somebody
yeah,
and a
man.
fat man come in there, 60
Yeah.
miles per hour. That man limping
Like
left
a
there,
rocket,
that man coming in there.
that man coming like a wrecking ball there, you check that shit.
Now that's wrecking on you.
That one
boy.
coming like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, they're like a train. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. But accountability and still like, boy, the apology that man give, it still wasn't sincere.
True.
Travis Scott.
You see that?
Yeah, man, the apology he give, That man, like people was actually telling him like to stop the show, but he say like as if he didn't know what that was going on at the time. But I don't know, man. That one.
It's almost like as you said, like off camera, like that man, like man, I don't really care.
Who knows? Maybe.
And then he come in and you do that, like
Maybe that's
that's
the
what you're saying, like the kind of energy he came with.
The kind of energy that came with on that apology.
It didn't come 100% righteous.
Right.
That was like a cap.
That was like a
Cap.
just saying for just public.
Yeah.
I check
That's
what
what
he
he have to say. You understand? It's almost like something like, okay, that's what I have to do, so I go do it.
And I even
But
heard.
I hope sorry.
I even saw as well a 8-year-old child, I believe, correct, if that's the age correct, got in a coma because of that thing. Like in my
The
mind,
old child was in the crowd.
brother man, that's what I telling you there.
Bro,
Now in my mind I'm thinking, bro, why would you
Why
bring
would
a
you-
child to
Man.
something like that, especially a child that young? Really? Even if that is my favorite artist, bro, come on, man. That's bad parenting.
That's
bad parenting. Red flag.
do be a bad
You're on a
parent.
different speed in our language. You
Red
check.
flag. Yeah, man, that's
What?
bad parenting 101.
I know what to say about that.
Dog. That is dog.
There's a real old Medzz there, guys.
Yeah, but like you were saying about accountability, like I just realized like it's something where even sometimes at work, there are times when I speak with my coworkers and things like we had little altercations, different things where like it was either a misunderstanding or like somebody else on a mess because the time I ended up making to anyone shame and thing because like a man had come in, but he wasn't even really like making it a shame. It was just their perspective because they're older than me. That coming, how much meds already? Like who is that man?
Who is that man?
So like I haven't really have time to think about that, but at the end of the day, I still have to respect them people.
Yeah, man.
We had a conversation the other day about that, and they're like, whatever. So I tell like, I tell like, do something, man.
Yeah.
That's Paul by, and I tell like, do something, man. I just like, hey, you don't remember the time when? So I was like, so we hold a meds on that.
Yeah.
And she started talking in different things. I tell her, you see, at the end of the day, I just did that to you and Amy. Amy didn't even know no meds. Now the girl name not even Amy. But that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
You check it, Amy, that is the name for me. Me
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
You check it? So Amy was, Amy was free about thing, but like, we spoke and thing. I tell her, well, okay, well, I apologize.
Yeah,
You
man.
check what I tell you?
Yeah.
I tell them I apologize for the way I did it and thing, and it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Because and they were like,
Still being the bigger person.
yeah, bro.
Even though he
And
wasn't
they
aware that you did it wrong.
Yeah, well, I was kind of aware because I
Bro,
had to do that.
now that
But-
there, that is what you call real maturity
Yeah,
as
bro,
a man,
and then even after that and thing, like I realized like once I did like I apologized and different thing, and like after a while it took a little while for like her to heal.
Yeah.
So I cool out there and I say, boy, what like what's the powers accountability, Harvey?
Yeah,
You
man.
check what I telling you. Just cooling out there and like no you take place. That's why even like for my youth and thing, like it wasn't really like plan and thing, and like when I come through like I just ask the most I have strength and just
Yeah.
and I going through dog and the most I have me going through 100% because I responsible for my actions. Who else is responsible for my actions?
For sure. Exactly.
That's why I
exactly.
doesn't want to blame. Sometimes I doesn't even want to blame entities.
Yeah.
I just show you how I thinking.
Yeah.
Everything I watching, like I do, is my actions that cause that.
Yeah,
Because
man.
it's the power of will God give us.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? So you take it?
I just want to mention one thing. I mean, say big up the crew in the back there. Me say.
Yeah, man.
Big up.
Yeah, but that's
Man,
I'm a whole crew there.
Shit in his eyes.
Yeah, man. Big up the man Sir Pedrax. Me say.
don't know.
Yeah, man.
You
Real
check
Medzz
rapper
really
the
bad.
Ocean Beauty. Big up my younger brother Rishon Joseph.
don't
Big up
know
yourself, my G. Big up
Yeah, man.
Kamikaze photographer,
Kamikaze,
videographer.
top
Me
man.
say.
Yeah, man.
Me
Boss.
say we have a whole squad of real
Real-
entrepreneurs. Me
yeah,
say.
man. Real G's,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Real G's, man.
I
So
don't
big
know,
up
but
to you all.
you go hear them names in the future, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry.
For sure.
But bro, trust me, Missy, you see the accountability, right, Missy? That is just a thing where, like, as young people, the more we learn to understand, like, we're accountable for our actions.
Yeah, man.
We're accountable for each other to
Yeah,
an
man.
extent
Yeah.
because we are our brother's
Brother's
keeper.
Yeah, man.
Our words are very powerful. That's why sometimes when I speak now, I try not to talk too much shit. I mean, we go always talk shit there, we kicks off.
That is just kicks.
That
It's
is
not
balance.
shit,
But at the same time,
it's
you have to
just
talk a
kicks.
lot of.
At the same time, like, even when we're speaking things for ourselves, like our businesses and
Yeah.
my house, my family. You check it, all them things will come to pass, bro. And even when I see that I got, it's all the glory to God.
Yeah, man.
Because God always put that fire in me and tell me, as long as I trust in Him, everything will work out, bro.
Yeah, man. Trust in him also.
Yeah, trust in the Most High. May say be accountable for your actions. Seek the Most High in everything you're doing. Try and follow the laws and the different things the Most High put there for us.
Yeah, man.
And then we will just be blessed.
That's one thing about the young Lucians now, boy. Then people don't want to hear nothing about God, boy.
Boy.
People don't want to hear nothing
Boy.
about God. Once it's God, you're gonna talk to them
And
about.
this morning, me and Kimber had a whole reasonable
Yeah, boy,
conversation
whole
on that
conversation.
topic,
Bro.
bro. And like, bro, I'm just glad to have someone like him in my life because at the end of the day, he should. I'm not a, I don't, I'm
You're not too
a
versed in the Bible.
I'm not too versed in the Bible, and the fact that he reads it more than me, I can always ask him questions and see his perspective against mine to see, okay, let me see if this makes sense with,
man.
and try to gain as much knowledge as I can, and it's very important that we as a group stick together and really talk to each other, get to know each other's
Understand each
perspectives,
other.
understand each other better,
Yeah.
challenge each other's views at the end of the day.
All of us are different, but
Yeah, man.
all of us are different.
Yeah.
So that's why we can bounce stuff off each
Yeah,
other
yeah, man.
and learn
Off
from each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like you said this morning, show me who you hang out with, show me who your friends
Show
are.
me your friends are, I'll show you who you are.
Yeah, show me.
Bro, like I tell him, but dog, I'm so blessed to be have met you all, man. Dog, just imagine if probably I didn't have and the road I probably would have taken, the positive vibe I got from you and the motivation to even do what I'm doing right now. You check me,
Bro,
see?
you're amazing artist, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
just have to say that on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you what I honestly believe,
Yeah.
Even knowing you for such a long time, IG, and seeing the steps you take, you don't even understand how much you inspired me, and I have to say that on the podcast because now is the time to say it. Even the time when you took the step when you went out and started renting on your own, bro, them thing inspire me though. I say, boy, what? My bro doing them thing in a real life and you busting levels from the time I know you, you always had a fire, you was always, on your vibe and thing, And even when I see you we always his music and thing the way he used to sing, his approach to the music. Sometimes some people having them talents and not even knowing them because subconsciously we are already focusing on something different. Sometimes we're looking out instead we're looking in. Sometimes each other have to tell us what we actually doing and
or what we see in each other and stuff like
what we
that.
see because our actions speak louder than our words.
Yeah, man.
You check what I tell you. So even when I saw that and bro, the way I see you, you practice, you kept practicing, and you tap into that genius, bro. And you just started flowing 2 times on me there, and beats coming down here. She's imagine you seeing DB there and we there and a big drop here and we tap it in. When we tap in boom, we just trying to flow there and the energy, you actually feeling the energy coming.
I can remember when you
pro. Hey, but you were saying something there.
sorry, not to cut you off. Not to cut you off, but I can remember when you was younger and when you used to do them kind of things. When you used to do them kind of things as joke. When you used to rap. And
Yeah,
just
and
freestyle.
sing it.
I
Missy.
remember them times.
You remember is all that's the reason why all of us started singing and all them things through kicks over and different
In the house.
Usher, all them different things we used to imitate them man and we doing our thing and look now there. My bro knocking runs on them dance until she's herself with Jamie Foxx vibe.
The man can sing,
Hey.
music is just not the,
Don't worry, you go tap into it.
I know that song, man. I know that song,
He's still
man.
shy. Don't mind him. Don't mind that man. Don't mind that man. I'm gonna tap in.
That's a back in the day, 3 songs used to call Alan,
You remember that DB? Remember that?
Yeah, remember that, man.
Jesus. I'm a voice in my brother. What you
I know that
talking
song,
about?
man. But hopefully one day,
One day.
I'll do one song. A one-hit wonder.
She's like, yeah, all right,
I'll
man.
be a one-hit wonder, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's what we was talking about. The accountability means if you all do something, just own up to it.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
Like a minute for power, bro.
yeah, man. It's not easy to do, eh?
You know that,
That is one thing. It's not easy to do, boy.
Swallowing your spit, swallowing your balls.
Follow your pride.
Yeah, boy. Swallowing everything because other man said,
Pause.
That must be painful, G.
So the time they play and you want to play like, boy. I went back there, boy.
Yeah.
Man, so let me taking nothing to the school out there. You have to just
And you know what I-
and soul and this.
Yeah.
You check it, be like the most high, sir.
You know what I realized though?
You check it.
For a man to, especially down here, for a man to apologize, he'll feel like, boy, you're shitty.
Yeah, man.
You feel like, boy, you're a real shit, boy, you gonna apologize?
That man is a team. Maku made me
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
It's not
that's
none
the
of that,
thing,
bro.
sir. That's the thing, man.
Bro, one thing I always tell myself, dog, not because I can doesn't mean that I should.
Yeah.
Dog, and that comes with so much discipline and power, dog, as an individual. dog.
As a young man.
You check, especially as a young man, because if at the end of the day we cross paths with somebody, okay, that man probably send up himself in a way, and you ain't seen that is disrespect, brother.
Boy.
But at the end of the day, dog, you know you can fizzy with that man, you know you can do that man something, but you just hold back and say, you know what, that man do is,
Yeah, man.
that man is a jackass.
Now that is
And
real
just do
power.
it.
Is
Dog,
that
that is power, dog.
That
That's
is real
preventing you
power.
from either taking your death because you go run on him and kill you, or you kill him and or some shit
Yeah,
like,
man.
dog.
It could have been, because of him, man.
That's why I was there, man. Guys, before you do anything, think twice.
You have to
Check
pick
out
your
that.
battles.
Yeah,
Check
man.
me. That's why I get a lot of people cussing, like we said in the very first episode. I get a lot of people cussing me and my mother already. You understand?
On the, like,
On the road.
On the road, they're like,
Yeah, man.
Bro, that's a real vultures on the road.
And sometimes you're not even aware. Sometimes you're not even aware of the wrongs you do. But you know, sometimes you can really do some like real faux pas, eh?
Yeah, man, yeah,
It's not
man.
on the road. But you know, you just have to, swallow your pride. It's very hard to do, like I say. But you just have to say, just walk away, man. You don't have to take on everybody that take you on, guys.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Understand? Yeah, man. We also have accountability in relationships, too, eh?
yeah, man.
We don't have accountability about this. Yeah, man.
Even like for me, and I always use my relationship as an example.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know, to be honest, I'm grateful to like, I can say I have a faithful girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, first of all,
Yeah.
just saying that,
That sound like strategy, almost foreign.
Jeez, when people hearing that,
Yeah.
for people
It's like
don't
shit you
understand what
talking.
shit that man
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
there. So like at the end of the
Check
day,
society now, we both-
yeah, bro, and that's
Good
why
on
I'm
the
telling you,
thing,
it's
eh?
so crazy, It's almost like as if a lot of people lose hope for marriage, thing like marriage and all them things,
most
because
definitely.
it's like who loyal again, who loyal,
Yeah.
who this, who that. Dog, I have a little girlfriend, so right now they look now, then my daughter already have a pretty little baby there. So right now there is like me and how life have to go and for me, how I want my life to go as an individual and know like, okay, so right now there, this is the reality and cause like the accountability again, being a man, certain time that I seen short is passing and boy, and man is shot as man can.
Yeah.
But them time that composure and understand, you have your family there, you have a girl there.
You have a goal. You have a goal.
You have a goal, yeah, so you have a mission in your mind because right now there you can't lack on that
No
mission.
time to play.
Them shorties you go roll on them. When them shorties roll on you and them shorties start collecting your money now. Tax collectors, them shorties gonna
Yeah,
be
man.
Like that, huh?
You don't know the thing.
yeah, because you
Real
have
by
how much way.
gouvernement.
You have how much way.
Especially when you're spending all your money.
You spend all
Your money on clothes, on shoes,
Future boy, tell you
which is what a lot of y'all fellas doing.
and them thing is lack. Them thing is lack.
Them man giving these bad habits.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And the
Boy.
same thing I was saying,
Yeah,
we have ourselves to blame for
we
the
have
women and all this.
accountability again.
That's true.
We have to take our accountability because we are causing them girls to them kind of thing.
That's true.
You know, probably showman and all them guys. But for me,
Nowadays it's just a best sim culture.
sim
nowadays,
culture, boy,
don't
every single way. And nowadays, boy, man telling you, boy, if you focus on woman, then use a makuba or whatever.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
If you do have woman, then use a bola.
Yeah.
Like I was telling a man, I said, I don't have no woman. I don't have no woman.
That's
I don't have.
ignorant people who
Yeah.
only ignorant people who say that.
You know, unless you don't have,
Some
you have a
drivers are
woman.
saying that, man.
Yeah, man, you
Yeah.
don't know them already.
Ah,
You don't know them already.
Them man are not different species.
Then if you're smashing woman, then that's a like it's not
Them
like
man,
it's not like
you know them man don't know better.
them man don't know better. Them man and
Them
I'm not,
man don't reach that level of awareness to know like even the way I only myself like
Yeah, man.
somebody would like I say somebody would hear that and somebody would say like what shit that man talking there. So nowadays it's for me to know what steps I take in and dog I can and I will set an example in society and show the youths you can have a relationship.
Yeah.
You can be a young parent.
Yeah,
you
man.
can be
Yeah,
married
yeah.
at a young age. You can
But-
Yeah, man.
you can organize your vibe. You can know what you're doing. You don't always have to pull out there and make society try and set things for you though.
yeah, man.
Because
Definitely.
if you always stay within them confinements, bro, you'll just be a society person, eh?
Sorry,
Sometimes you have to break a trend, dog. You have to break a vibe
I
and
think again,
do it differently.
like it's like dog, it becomes so much of a thing. Like some man pride literally based on boy, like they
How much
smashing
women-
woman, how
how
much
much
woman they
women
get.
can
Take
smash.
that away from them,
Yeah.
dog. It's like they
Yeah,
back in a
they feeling
shell like
naked,
a
yeah, man.
You check?
They
It's
can't
true.
do
But like I
nothing.
tell them, it's not, guys,
Yeah,
I always say it's not
insecurities
something that
that
having a woman. It's not something like boy I never do already. I do it already. You understand? I'm not boasting about that.
That's just part of life.
That is facts, bro. It's safe, and that is facts.
You understand? But yeah, it's not like I've never been in for a woman. I have been in for a woman. So what? Nowadays I'm focused on what I want to do, what I want to accomplish, where I want to go in life. You understand? So I have to stay focused. If I allow myself to take woman all this and there and there, and then allow a woman to take
I
me
mean,
there and there.
At the end of the
Come
day,
on, man.
Scarface said it best that you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the you check.
Yeah, man.
That's all I'm telling you.
That is just how it is, eh?
You have to have something in
all,
life,
yeah.
guys. I want to have something in life. So
You will have something in life.
Yeah,
You
man.
will love it, you will love it.
that's what I work in the
must.
woods. So I can't just allow myself to lack. You understand?
Yeah, man.
And doggy, like in our circle, doggy, at the end of the day, if our brother at the end of the day falling by the wayside, that we will
Yeah.
always put our hand in to pick up.
You
check,
don't know
like,
already.
A thing you like to say, iron sharpens iron. You check,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Showing you like that it should be. Man, not supposed to be jealous of man.
Yeah,
You
man.
check.
And then progress and them things.
Yeah, man, all them kind of thing.
Everybody have their own
And
special
again,
life.
man taking other man, woman.
All kind
No,
of
them
boy,
man,
yeah.
that oneself, that
That is
oneself.
one-
That
one-
So
oneself.
your partner have a
Oh,
girl, you
mate.
gonna take him and girl. Let me tell you something. Eh?
Guys,
Your partner have a girl.
No,
You're not
that's an old
supposed.
Medzz.
That's
From time
old Medzz.
your
Yeah,
partner,
different
from time that
speed,
girl
yeah.
is your partner girl.
You're not
You
supposed
just
to have the
just-
girl number.
Yeah,
You're
that girl just
have
supposed to
the
be
girl
flying,
number,
eh?
I think.
You check that
You
out.
understand? You see the girl with yeah, man.
Like we was just having that conversation.
That's principles, that's laws, that's codes.
Yeah.
That's codes,
Yeah,
though.
man.
Supposed to live by and stick by.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, you have your partner girl. You're not supposed to have your partner girl number on your phone.
Yeah,
You're not
man.
supposed to have your partner
I mean,
girl
you
on
can't
Facebook.
depending on what communication
Ow,
you'll have. No, because no,
Ow,
but
ow.
understand, bro. Depending on no, but depending on because you have to understand it. Though, like sometimes if somebody not able to reach you, they will reach your friend and find out where you are. It's sometimes about like the same way you say. It's just for that.
Communication just for that.
Sometimes you know
And just not crossing that line at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's
I
just-
mean,
you,
no lines
you
are
having
crossed.
you having the maturity to not cross that line.
Boy,
To
but for
understand
me,
it.
Sylvain,
Check.
I know if it's extreme, but I go have your girl on Facebook. I go have your girl number on my phone. If I see her on the road, we go talk, how are you doing and stuff like that. I always check on the girl. But but to have your phone number
Like your
or on
contacts.
Facebook, you understand? I go to that. I go to that tall man.
That's just a gateway.
Yeah, man. It can be if you allow it.
Well,
Like I say,
well,
If you allow it.
if you're surely on a film Medzz, you shouldn't even think about that. For me alone, like I even busy my head on that.
So I have a question for you, If you have a girl and your girl cheat, would you blame the partner or your girl?
My girl,
Yeah, who else?
I would blame myself. I would blame myself.
That is true.
I would blame myself.
Let me hear that perspective.
Why would I blame
I want to know
myself?
why.
It's because the kind of woman I choose to associate myself with.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
Even if you see the red flag, you're still ignoring it. You have to hold accountability again for that. You understand? So I would definitely blame myself. And then I would blame the woman.
Yeah.
Come on.
Check what he's saying.
Yeah, so you always have to watch who you and don't ignore the red flags, Missy.
Yeah, man, that's
Do
right.
not ignore the red flags.
Yeah, man. Some of y'all man letting your girls pass with them things and like,
Boy.
y'all man,
No,
y'all,
from time my girl cheat, from time
Okay.
she cheat, she out there with
you
it.
check that.
Like,
That right?
yeah, was it?
I like that. No, hold on.
And you cheat, you gonna take a bus and you reach there before
You
me.
check.
You cheat. You check.
No, what this say? How this saying going? If you cheat, you out of it. Oh, get out. Let's say y'all like that one. We trade back in now and then. We trade back in now and then.
Away, let's go and take a bus. Not cheat, you cheating. No, but it means that
But,
as
yeah, man.
any man would know, dog, anytime you end up in a relationship and you get cheat, it will be hard.
It'd be hard.
It would be hard, my G.
It will be hard for me.
You
That's
see,
an
I
easy decision for
I
me.
mean,
Out.
for us it's an easy decision, but there actually have people that going through that and going through that right now. There, sometimes they themselves lacking,
But
they cheating.
you
cheating,
not
and when
giving your
they
girl.
cheat, watch.
Gaza, let me tell you something. Your
You
girl
check
does
what
something wrong.
I'm saying? You never see them fellas like they just want to do thing and they do expect the person to do thing.
Right.
In the
Yeah.
first place, just don't do thing. As a man, all that is accountability.
Well,
too.
yeah, that's
Do
true.
the thing if you don't just go to do thing
Fellas
and
have to
then
be
do
accountable
thing.
for themselves and how they control themselves to what extent. You check it?
But at the same
Because life
time,
is about laws of
Man.
life. Certain time that if you doing things, it will come back and come bite your asshole. That is a real thing, eh?
There are
That is a real thing.
There are certain things you're not supposed to allow your woman to get away with. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So you have to hold her accountable to that.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
Let me see. That was a very, 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 very powerful conversation we just had.
That was our longest episode.
Yeah.
And we haven't finished yet.
Yeah, well, they say, we have finished it as in we have more episodes to drop.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you check for the timing, they say, you don't know.
We go end it here.
We
for
go end it here for now.
For now, man. You don't know you don't know COVID and there's a
Yeah, man.
curfew.
And
have to
if
abide
you
by.
want to check everyone's link out, it will be in my in the bio. So check it out on the
Yeah,
Real
man, but
Medzzzz
still
bio.
have them. You have them. Tell the people what they have going on and share their Instagram
True.
account. So.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah, man.
yeah, me say at @DrumNinja_official. Yeah, on Instagram. You can get me on Facebook as well. I have a Facebook page connected to my Instagram. Azzy.
Yeah, at ARZE_official on Instagram, Twitter, and Ezra McDowell on Facebook.
So you have no way like they can get your beats or something. You
Yeah,
want to?
just hit me on my Instagram, DM me. You
Yeah,
know,
man. You'll like go regret it.
Yeah,
trust
man.
me.
And also big up the Real Medzz channel, me
Yeah,
say.
man.
They say them youths doing some big things, me say. Go and follow their channel, the link will be
That place looking
in
real
the
official.
description.
Yeah,
You
man.
download it and
Real
you check that.
official.
We had to travel from long ways to come here.
Me say I have to say something there fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, me see. Look out for OCEANVIEW. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, man.
Go there. Me see. So here that
The
we have
logo
some
there.
projects and they coming out there. Me see.
Yeah, man.
So just stay tuned for that. They me see. You know, it's just the family there. Real
Yeah,
Medzz.
man. Yeah,
You
man.
know, Red Room, OB gang. You
OB
know,
gang.
everybody there is family. Look out for the vibes. Me see.
Yeah, man.
You don't know.
Don't know
Ocean.
the thing.
Out.
Out
More to
there.
come.
More to
Bless.
come.